Alright, welcome back to the third part of The Pitch. Make sure you watch 1 and 2. We have a pretty good show for you. But moving on, it's the NBA deep in the playoffs right now. We're about to go to the second round. The Celtics sweep the Knicks. Thoughts on that series, Peps?
I still think they need a little wake-up call. I think they're in la-la land still a little. I think Pierce is too much of maybe like a chip on his shoulder. Like, they need to get back to reality. Doc Rivers needs to sit them down and be like, hey, we're facing the Heat. We're facing a team that is above us. There's more home games than us, so we're all about the home fans.
And where's Jeff Green?
Where's the bench? Where's the bench?
Where is the bench in general? I look at two players that really stepped up for the Celtics. It's Ray Allen, who shot 75% in the series before behind three-point. You know, he's the greatest three-point shooter there is, and he really showed it in the series. And also Rajon Rondo. There was a lot of skepticism before that because, you know, he was in a slump there. He was putting up 9 points, 7 assists. It wasn't. He's back to that 20 points, 15 assists. Yeah, he triple-double. He was great, and he was shutting down the point guards there. Knicks had unfortunately lost Chauncey Billups in the series, but the Celtics they shocked me there. They absolutely destroyed the Knicks in all facets of the game. Melo, that game 2 was really entertaining with Rondo and Melo going back and forth. I don't know if you remember that one, but
even with the 42 points, still a nice slap.
And Ray Allen, that was a great shot in that first game.
That looked like it was coming out.
Yeah.
It was a very defensive game, too, surprisingly.
My cousin's the ball boy. You see him right there. After he shots it, he just jumps up there. That was awesome, too. It's still on ESPN. But I think that shot was awesome for Ray Allen. And and also, you know, the Celtics, I agree with you. They still didn't show me something in the first 2 games. But in game 3 and 4, they opened it up. And in MSG, in Madison Square Garden,
but you
the Knicks had nothing to offer.
Like I'm saying, you can't let that get a chip on your shoulder.
I do.
We're still top, you know. I mean, the problem is with the Heat, you need to stop the big three and defense. Man,
and we're gonna talk about the Heat in a sec. But I want to say something about the Heat. The Knicks are just a poor man's Heat. So this is inevitable. That was just going to happen.
Very poor man.
Celtics. I think this is the most interesting series of all NHL and NBA. It's Celtics Heat. The Knicks are just a poor man's Heat. It's going to be interesting to see. And that's what we're going to talk about right now.
Like 20 years of Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. Moving on to the matchups. How do you think it's going to turn with the Celtics and Heat?
I like the Celtics in 6.
Do you?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think they're going to shut down LeBron, and that's always been LeBron's hump to try to get over the Celtics. Yep. And I think they're going to shut down Bosch, and Garnett's going to run up and show him who's boss in that series on the power forward line. And Dwayne Wade, I think he's going to be a huge factor in this series. If Ray Allen shows that true defense that he has on Wade, I think we can just stop him completely. Yeah. The thing is, James and Pierce in the matchup, though. They are. Kind of like how Melo and Pierce.
And if I'm the Celtics, I want Pierce. I don't care if you get 0 points. If I can hold LeBron to maybe 18 points in the game and have Pierce have 0, I'll take that.
Yeah. Here's what I want them to do too. Drive to the hoop more.
Yep.
I don't like them settling for jump shots. I don't like how Garnett sells those jump shots.
I want Rondo taking the serious advantage of the mismatch against Mike Bibby.
They give him so much space. They respect his shot. He needs to get that mid-range jumper going.
And also, if the Celtics finally get Shaq back, we keep hearing, are they going to get Shaq back? Who knows? But if they do get Shaq back, they're going to have a huge mismatch at center there. Bosch is not physical at all. I agree.
He's a poor man. He's a very poor Garnett.
I think this is going to be a defensive series. I'm going to go with the Celtics at 7. I think the Heat have a little bit better of a bench. I think that's a big mismatch. But I think the Celtics, I'll take their 4 over the Miami Heat's 3 any day.
I think that's even. That's kind of...
It is even. But right now for the series, I think the Celtics showed me something in the regular season that they can take down the Heat. I think that last game was a misnomer. I think the Celtics are a little bit better. But I think the Heat are going to give them a run for the money. You know, they are very talented. They're all in their prime. Those big 3. It's going to be Wade and LeBron all over the Celtics. Like Pep said, if Pierce can shut down LeBron, I think that's going to be a big thing. And I think it's going to be a big coaching mismatch, too. I think Doc Rivers over Alex Spoelstra any day. I think he's going to get his team ready. The Celtics, the bench really needs to step up. If Kendrick Perkins leaves, I want Jeff Green to step up because he was supposed to be great for that bench. He's supposed to be on 6-man. I really want that to happen. I want Big Baby, too, and Delonte West to really step up.
Big doesn't get any minutes, though.
He doesn't.
I don't know why. He proved himself in the playoffs.
One player I want to talk about
series against Detroit.
In the Knicks, what about Jermaine O'Neal? Jermaine O'Neal was good.
He actually stepped up.
He was shocking. Yeah, it was solid. I think he helped them win game 1.
They all had double-digit points.
Yeah, game 1 he had some huge blocks there and it set up the Ray Allen 3.
Yeah, he's shown his.
I think without Jermaine O'Neal, they might have lost that game 1. That would have shifted the momentum of the series. But yeah, I'm going to go Celtics in 7. I think it's going to give them a run for the money. They're a very great offensive team as well as defensive.
I see us taking it home, though.
Yeah, I do too. But I think one thing I want to mention is if the Heat do not get past the Celtics, they're in for trouble because they don't have a lot of more money for the cap. And if they can't get by the Celtics in the second round, they have these 3 guys. I mean, I'm sure they're going to develop over time, but they're going to age also. And if they can't get past the Celtics, they all have max deals. They're going to be in trouble.
I think though, I think whoever wins the series is going to the championship. I think Rose is carrying that team still.
That's a huge thing. I mean, I have to disagree with you.
8 under against the Pacers. 8 points and under they won by against the Pacers every game. 37-45. They're the worst record out of all 16 teams.
I'm still going Bulls, Oklahoma City. We're waiting time about Piffs. We're going to go to the Bulls right now. It's Bulls Hawks. How do you like that series shaping up?
I see a slaughterhouse coming in from the Bulls, man. I see.
Well, you just said they were within 8 points.
Yeah, but if you're facing the Hawks, you don't really need to worry about that.
The Hawks are better than the Pacers.
Really?
Give me that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The Hawks? Yeah, they're definitely better than the Pacers. I think
if they faced the Hawks, they could have beat them. If you play that good against Chicago Bulls, so-called 1 seed.
Yeah, they are a 1 seed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think the Hawks, they're an underrated team. I think I was shocked by what you said the Pacers are better, but
I think they're going to win. I think Chicago's going to take that in like 5.
In 5, I agree with you exactly. I think the Hawks are going to win
I just think
one of these games. You know, it did show me something. You know, Bulls do have some weaknesses. They got to shut down Rose. But I think the Bulls, they needed that. Yep. They were cruising in cruise control during the regular season. They needed some adversity there in the first round. I think the Bulls are ready to step it up. I like the Bulls in 5 as well. Yeah. I think Thibodeau's going to have to show something. Thibodeau's seen a lot from the Hawks his days with the Celtics. I think he has a lot in his mind there. I really like Al Horford, but I think Noah can stop him. I like the Boozer Josh Smith matchup, and I also like Joe Johnson and Derrick Rose. I think whoever has the better series there,
is a big
going to help
for Rose though, like defensively to cover him that much. Johnson's a good defender, but
and also Keith Bogans came from nowhere in the Bulls series. I thought he had a great series, but I think the Bulls are too tough. I think their coaching. I think Thibodeau is an excellent coach. They're too defensive minded.
Coaching only so far though.
Yeah. I really like the Hawks fans too, but if the Hawks fans cheer him on, the Celtics have done it before. Thibodeau's done it before, excuse me. I think Thibodeau can keep the Bulls in check. I think Derrick Rose is a great leader. I think he's going to get the Hawks in 5. I still like the Bulls in the finals there.
Yeah, no. Sorry, Thibodeau, I love you, man, but I don't see you going much farther past the series.
All right, and moving on to the Western matchups. They're not exactly set because the Spurs are still facing the Grizz. Grizz is shocking.
I love the Grizz.
Yeah, I kind of want them to win that. That'd be huge. And who kind of picked that? I still picked the Spurs, but I said the Grizz are going to give them a huge run for the money.
I know. They're an old team. Grizzlies up and coming. Zach Randolph is unbelievable, especially under pressure.
Mike Conley.
Oh yeah,
and they're doing this all without Rudy Gay, arguably the best player.
Marc Gasol's the key in the series.
Yep, and Darryl
Arthur. He's really stepped up.
Tony Allen.
If you got 2 big guys on fire, then you can go out Conley for 3. Yeah. All these other guys for 3, man. You can just get all these outside shots wide open, and these guys down low get what they want. Yeah. You're asking for trouble.
They're a little bit too old. I think the Spurs are a little bit past their prime. They cruise in the regular season, much like the Celtics
tonight.
But I still think, I'm going to go with Memphis here.
If they don't win tonight, then I don't think they're going to win the series.
Oh, I think whoever wins this game is going to win the series.
Yes. Because San Antonio's going to be fired up after 2 wins in a row going home.
But also, what West team has stuck out to you as a possible contender other than the Lakers or Thunder?
Other than the Lakers or Thunder?
I'm talking about did Dallas step up and can they be a championship contender?
I think they could. I think the fact is that the Trailblazers. The problem for them was Brandon Roy didn't really do that much.
Well, he's still kind of hurt. And McMillan's not going to
You got to step up, even though he had that one unbelievable game. But the thing is that I feel like Dallas got a little lucky.
They did.
Because I feel like even though that they both held home court in the first 4 games, I still think that you need more help for Nowitzki.
Yeah,
it's like Stojakovic needs to really get in there. Kidd really needs to keep going the way he was going early on.
And Dallas finally got over that first round hump that the Capitals had.
Yeah, but
that the Canucks had. Ever since their championship run against the Heat back in 2006, they haven't been able to get past that first round. And I really think that Dallas stuck out to me as a possible championship contender. But I'm still going the Thunder over the Lakers in the Western Conference. But also, a team that stepped out to me is the Grizzlies. I think doing this all without Rudy Gay, like Pep said, with Zach Randolph, with Marc Gasol.
Mayo.
They have a chance too. Mayo too. Yep, they're a very good team, and they're very underrated. And that coaching's very underrated too. I think Grizzlies is along with Tony Allen. Tony Allen's really
Yeah.
Did you see his haircut? He actually carved a Grizzlies head in there. That was pretty cool. I like Grizzlies too. I like Dallas, but I still think Thunder's going to take it. Are you changing your pick for the championship? You said Celtics Thunder. Did you take?
No, I picked Celtics Lakers.
Celtics Lakers. Are you still
I'm going to stand by that.
Are you?
Because I feel like I love the Thunder. Here's the thing. I don't want the Lakers. I'm just picking them like who I think.
Oh, obviously, yeah. I don't want them to
get
Celtics,
there.
yeah.
I mean, I just think that the Thunder is still a young team. They've shown that they're explosive. But I mean, you need more. You need more answers than Westbrook and Durant. You need more answers than Westbrook and Durant to just go to a championship.
Yeah. And I'm going to stick with my pick. I'd like to see the Celtics face the Thunder, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see the Celtics face the Spurs, too. I don't think that's going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
But I'm going to stick with the Thunder and Bulls. I'm going to talk about who I want to take that series next episode. But I'm still going Bruins over the Canucks, and I'm still going Bulls, Thunder there. And I think the Bulls might be able to take this.
Canucks over Bruins, Celtics over Lakers.
All right. And, all right, now it's time for our two things. Peps, you want to start it off, or should I?
I think got it first.
All right, this is Mitch's pitch. I'm going to go on a rant about Bill Belichick. Yeah, you're trading all these picks, but eventually you got to make these picks. I talked about this a little bit earlier in the show, but, I mean, if you keep on trading, all right, we got our first-round pick. Let's trade it again for next year. That pick's never going to be made. It's almost like a phantom pick. You got to start cashing in on these picks. I know Brady only has a short more time here. I think you got a short window right now until you're going to start rebuilding. Brady needs to have another championship to his resume after that epic loss against the Giants. I think right now you're going to start making those picks. Build a better core around Brady. Give him another 2-3 year window here for Brady. I really want Belichick to start cashing these picks. I really want him to have a great second round. But next year, I think you have two first rounders, the Pats and Saints. Hopefully you can start making those picks, and hopefully Brady can have a better supporting cast. That's all I'm gonna say. Belichick, I know you're really respected as a great drafter, but I think sometimes it seems like, all right, Mel Kiper has a guy on his board. Yeah, I'm not taking him just because Mel Kiper likes him. I think Belichick's gonna have some balls here and step up. Yeah, he hit a home run with Devin McCourty, but he really should have got Cameron Jordan there. I think that was a big blow, and also Mark Ingram. I really like Mark Ingram. I think Belichick, that's my big rant for the day. I think you are start cashing in those picks. Now time for pep talk.
Pep talk, man. I'm going to start with the NHL playoffs. I'm going to go with my rant second.
Yeah.
I'd start with the Bruins, man. I'm going to say what they need to do to win the series. Like I was saying, they were 0 for 13 to a certain point in the game 5 against the Canadians. You can't be doing that in the power play.
Mm-hmm.
You've all these power
18,
plays.
wasn't it?
I don't know if I was going to say it in the game 5.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, so I mean, 0 for 18 total, 0 for 13 going into game 5. That's embarrassing. You can't do that against the Canadians. I mean, it's just, I think they were really lucky to win that series. And Julian, you want to keep your damn job, better beat the Flyers.
Yeah.
You're gonna go right at Boucher's neck, right in the heart of that defense, break Prager's leg, do whatever you gotta do if you want to keep your damn job in Boston. And also,
before you move on, I just want to say something. They knocked Boucher out there last time. They're throwing Boucher back out there. I really wanted to see some pucks right up near his neck, like you just mentioned. But go.
It kind of threw me off, sorry. But also, for the Predators, you can't just sit back and do nothing. You're the Predators. You go after your damn prey. Go get the damn Canucks, rip their heads off. Go take down that offensive line. Check the Sedin brothers back into Sweden. I mean, you can't even just stand there, do nothing. Just go in, get those goals. Don't sit back. You got to have at least 30 shots plus per game if you're going to beat these Canucks. And another thing, one different topic. Go to MLB. Buck Showalter, I don't know who the hell you think you are. Oh, I'm a proven manager. I'm a proven coach. I've dealt with many different teams in the MLB. No, you haven't. You suck. Because you were 6-2 to start the season. Now you're like 8-13, if not worse. And last time I checked, they were 8-13. How do you do that?
Yeah.
2-11. You look like what the Red Sox used to be. Now we're good. You just suck. Sit in 5th place and get the hell out of my head.
What did they say to that? Or I think he was just saying, hey, listen, if we had that kind of
momentum. He was getting that. Yeah, but I think that they even showed Nestle. He was trying to get a momentum, saying,
Yeah.
"We're better than the Red Sox.
Yeah.
We can beat these teams." It's like, no, you can't.
You
can't beat us.
Yeah, you gotta feel for Baltimore though. I mean,
I'll feel for him. He's an old grizzly bastard.
They have no payroll though. that's their problem. He was just trying to show Theo Epstein, but I like it.
He's trying to show Theo Epstein that he's that bad.
All right, that's all we have for the show today in the pitch. John will be back with us next episode, but hopefully, go Celtics, go Bruins, go Bill Belichick. Hopefully, you have a good second and third day of the draft. That's all we got for today. See you.